Baby Patrol, changing diapers. What's up, dirty diaper babies? I usually bring you amazing gameplays, but today we are showing you secrets and tips, and this one will be a bridge too far. This, I personally think, is the easiest level to win on and the cheapest level. Right off the bat, you do not want to send out motorcycles because one commando can stop motorcycles, and this is a game of money. I'm playing with Ryan here. He's on the right. He's got his own YouTube channel and stuff. You should check him out.
Cool. What's going on? Now, I'm not going to send out motorcycles because I've done that in another tutorial, and it kind of
I usually tell you guys about how good a makeshift is, but for this level, you definitely want a machine gun, just because you can start shooting way sooner, and it's kind of important to have a machine gun to shoot at his commando if he decides to come this way. But right after I finish clearing a wave, forget about the middle, alright? Forget about it. Go for the top up here and get a level 2 tank, anti-tank. And now if he does decide to build in the middle, I always build artillery, so that way I can instantly start hammering on it. Not only will artillery start destroying it, but a level 2 anti-tank is gonna hammer down on that spot.
Now, I'm not actually going to build here, but I am going to capture it to keep it away from him, and because he's about to shoot at me, I'm going to jump out of my commando.
It's always good to jump out of the commando to make sure your opponent doesn't get $1,000, and that actually applies for every vehicle. Here's the amazing thing about a level 2 anti-tank. No one really knows this, but across the entire level, I can hammer down on all of his bases. This is a very, very good strategy, very effective, because he has to repair. He's going to constantly be losing money.
See, right now he took out my machine gun almost universally from just the anti-tank over there, and that actually has this little infantry wave coming in. It's going to do some damage.
Also, you might have noticed I'm not sending any waves at him because this is a game of money and I don't want to feed him money. I'm just going to starve him. I'm going to keep destroying everything that he builds. I see over here that he built anti-air all the way back there, but the reason that my artillery cannot reach it is because it needs to be a level 2. A level 2 artillery can now reach his anti-air. Once that anti-air is destroyed, I will launch air attacks. I don't have enough money yet to buy a vehicle and launch an attack that I would prefer, so what I will do instead is just starve him for money and make some of my own.
I'm predicting his strategy. Now, obviously, you can tell that I have 1 burst shots, and he actually no, it's the same kind of shots.
Aim it with the left trigger. There you go.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't really particularly use that strategy, because he kind of stapled that one there. But to take it out, your best bet probably is to get a helicopter.
Bam!
And follow it up with some
as you see, his anti-air got destroyed. Now that it's gone, I'm going to launch an air attack, and I'm also going to hop into a $2,000 tank. And hell, what the hell? I'm even going to send a big wave at him. This is my attempt to just break through whatever he has. The reason I jumped into a vehicle, it's very important to jump into vehicles. The reason I did it is because I can protect my wave by getting in front of his machine guns, and I can destroy his machine guns that are trying to destroy my wave. So I come over here, I see he has no machine guns. I'm not really that worried. He has one up there, so I'm going to instantly start destroying it. As you can see, I do a lot more damage to it than it does to me. These tanks are pretty hard to take out. The reason I bought the $2,000 one instead of the $3,000 one is simply because I did not have enough money.
I'm actually doing pretty good damage to you. This is my best bet right now. If I can take out his tank in a relatively quick amount of time.
Yeah,
Now see, you kind of got me. Now I got infantry coming in, so I'm obviously going to set a machine gun up in the back, and I'm probably going to pull out my commando. Right here. Now with my speed, I have a better chance of taking his tank out.
Shit, I ran it up.
Of course, I'm in very bad shape right now. I let my commando die right during the attack of a bunch of.
I see I have a ton of money and I had no air support, so I'm hopping in a helicopter to attempt to destroy these helicopters before they make it in. But it doesn't look like I did. Fuck. So that was a bad strategy on my behalf. I forgot to build. Air support. The reason I'm hopping it over here into my helicopter is because I wanted to protect my wave. If you hop out of a vehicle on your side, you can hop back in. But if you hop out of a vehicle on the enemy side, then you cannot hop back in.
You get also a healing bonus if you could repair an item right before it's destroyed. Now, he's actually putting a lot of heat with that helicopter. If he can take out my commando right now, it would allow all these carts to sink
which is
right
going
in,
to be my strategy.
which I'm going to jump out of it at the last possible minute. But he's putting the heat on all these items. Now, if I keep something alive and repair it 4 times, that sucks up a lot of money, and it might just be a better point to sell it.
I'm going to make this a level 3 now. A level 3 is going to reach so far into his base that it will be able to destroy just about anything. I need a little bit more money. I don't want to be hasty and just send a wave. So I'm going to actually make him lose money here and hopefully destroy one of these bases and make some money for myself.
I want to say 2 quick things here. Remember, with the artillery, you should always be conscious of where it's aiming towards. If I have infantrymen creeping over, I'm going to turn it over and aim towards there. Of course, he's going to take it out, which I should have sold it, but I was kind of demonstrating, so... Gosh, that is a very cheap strategy. Up here on the hill, a lot of people like to build up here. I tend to kind of stay away from it because it is out of the way, and if you don't have it fully upgraded with, say, an artillery or some kind of powerful item, it's kind of not very worth it.
The reason, actually at this point, you guys know what I'm doing. I'm just attacking him.
He's destroying every item I have. I can invest a lot of money repairing and keeping things alive, but at this point, it's just going to be a total disaster. I'm going to put too much money into keeping items alive and not enough in being offensive.
Alright, so now I have plenty of money. I know that my artillery is really powerful, and a tank attack will probably be very difficult for him to stop. So I'm going to send in a tank attack. And I would also like to protect that tank attack, so I'm going to send out an air attack, and I'll jump in a helicopter to protect it. At this point, I'm just going to wait till my air attack is up in the air before I go ahead and make a helicopter. And I'm going to run over here and just be a pain against his commando. If he decides to shoot my commando, he might win this, but if he decides to take out infantry, he's going to die. Right there, he lost his commando. He has almost no way to stop this infantry. He has to make a turret now, and as soon as he makes a turret, like over here, I can distract it or at least damage it while he has to. He has 2 options
see, I'm chasing
to destroy
right
infantry.
Now. At this point, you have me totally eclipsed, so I really need to just jump out of it. And well, I was gonna sell it, but you have a pretty powerful item over there. Got me in the face.
I see that my tanks are coming in, so I'm distracting his tank turret here. His tank turret isn't shooting at the tanks right now, so they're just creeping up closer and closer.
Right now. Now, see, I'm at a point where I'm being starved for money, really, and there's so much pressure on with these items. See, I have a machine gun I just set up, and it's almost destroyed entirely. It's almost a strategy you can't really get away from. I was lucky to take that out. And I have this barely alive. I'm going to heal right now. And commando, never use against tanks. I'm actually going to jump out of it and just try to...
it's just too weak against tanks.
It's too weak, and it ends up being a time waster. You're better off.
My recommendation for you, if you're in a helicopter, just like you saw me do, don't jump in the helicopter until you have something, a wave to destroy. A helicopter isn't good if you're just trying to destroy bases, because it doesn't destroy bases quick enough and you won't make your money's worth. So always use it for protection.
Oh, dude, this is disgusting.
You can simply fly around a level 1 anti-air. You really need a level 2.
This level's too much.
What you should do, Ryan, is build an anti-air up on the hill. As soon as you have enough money, up on the hill, go ahead and build anti-air. My strategy against that will be to make a tank and destroy it with a tank.
Entirely too much heat on me, though. I'm completely distracting my commander trying to take out these infantry units. I'm not going to focus on the tanks. I'm not going to be able to take them out. There's no point. I'm just right now at this point going to salvage every amount of points I can. Oh my god, that's disgusting.
I have so much money that I kind of should just jump in a jet and bomb everything. And you know what? I might do that for a finale.
Oh man, come on. It's disgusting. Alright, so I'm going to try to turn the game around with him a tiny bit by recovering my item at the last minute, get some extra cash. And I'm going to take an attack helicopter out. I'm going to supplant the attacks I actually did. And what I'm ultimately going to try to do is take out as many bases as I can and act as a huge distractor.
Yeah, I knew he was going to go for that there. But missiles can reach him over there. A great strategy if you're trying to destroy something like that is back up. Back up with the helicopter, Ryan. You can actually back up far enough so that missiles can't reach you. It's a fantastic, fantastic strategy. I built a jet. I'm just going to bomb everything. I think this is going to be the end for Ryan here. But let's see. Let's see what Ryan's got.
Well, I have a commander that's about to die. I'm going to jump out of that. I think you might actually taken it out. Now at this point I have 2,500. If I put anything up, it's instantly going to be destroyed. My best bet really, see, I'm not even quite sure. I would probably put an anti-air up here and try to upgrade it and perhaps take out his jet, or at least like there's a defense there. I need to wait for my commander to come back. I'm going to build a machine gun here, but I don't have enough money to particularly do anything. Every one of his attacks has been effective in some capacity, and it hasn't allowed me to gain much money from it.
Oh, damn it. I just ran out of bombs. There we go. Here they come. By circling like this, you can bomb something without actually flying over it. It's something a lot of people don't know, and they just try to fly over. But you can,
Now, I know I have cards coming right now in about 30 seconds, so I'm actually intentionally going to jump out of my commando right now to make sure it can respawn with enough time. Oh, you have a bunch of other stuff coming here, so that actually doesn't apply to right now. But you want to be very cautious of when your commandos respawning. You don't want to be stuck looking at 25 seconds left in your commando and you have 4 attacks coming. They have 4 attacks coming.
Probably the easiest way to kill an enemy commando is with the helicopter, and if you get that $1,000, it's almost worth it. You paid for 1/4 of it. But like I said, this time there wasn't really a wave for me to stop, so it was kind of a money loser. I put 4,000 into this helicopter, but I'm not going to get 4,000 from the damage that I do. So I should have instead bought a cheap tank or something. This right here is kind of just to ensure victory.
Now, at this point, Peter has me completely starved. There's absolutely nothing I can do. As you can see, I have $340. He has an attack health cover. He can take out my commando instantly, as you just saw. So it's basically game over at this point. He just put the heat on too strong, and that was it.
I think I'm just gonna buy a heavy tank. It destroys things.
It's over. It's over. I can't do anything. Oh, I can build a makeshift. Well, it's over. So, yeah, with a combination of all those little tricks, especially that anti-tank over there, it was just too deadly. No, it's too much, man. He's too much. There's too much of a pain in the ass this round.
By the way, the $3,000 tank, just about the only way to destroy, just about the only way to destroy a $3,000 tank is with.
As you can see, my commando can't.
It's not doing anything. All right.
That was hardly fun. But okay, we got some points proven.